Have you ever wanted to just shred, but you don't have a board? Have you ever wanted to just shred, but it's 70 degrees out? Have you ever wanted to just shred, but have no idea how to, but you're actually pretty good at video games, and have always wished you could combine the two, but not like 1080 or amped, but like you're actually there? Hey, what's up everyone? GameDad here, and I am back with another mini game review, and this time we are taking a look at Carve for the Oculus. Carve is a brand new VR snowboarding game from the creator of 1080 Snowboarding, and a huge thank you to Chuhai Labs for sending me a code so that I could check it out today. Although I was given a code for this game, all thoughts and opinions are my own. But before we dive into the review, if you are new to the channel or you just haven't yet, please be sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons as well as that little notification bell so that you get an alert every time I got a new video coming out. Now let's dive in and start shredding. So first things first, the visuals. You can't have a solid VR experience without some solid visuals, and Carve Snowboarding has just that. The game is absolutely gorgeous with amazing locales and beautiful landscapes. You can tell you're in a game, but that doesn't mean it's a bad thing. Imagine the most perfect day on the mountain with just the right lighting and weather conditions. Now, make that HD and you've got Carve. Whether you're rocking some killer tricks or barreling down the mountain at breakneck speeds, the game is just plain pretty. There are multiple different gloves and boards and stuff like that that you can get to personalize not only your style, but your stats, all while looking totally fresh at the lodge and on the hill. The sound in this game is absolutely amazing, and I really wish that I could share it with you, but it would be an instant copyright strike because it's all licensed. So that means you can totally rock out while playing the game and truly immerse yourself in it. One aspect of the sound that is playing in the background, though, is the actual in-game sounds, and I have to say, they are totally spot on. From the sound of your board carving through the snow, see what I did there, to the sounds of the wind on the mountain or the wolves off in the distance. Everything with the sound design is carefully crafted to ensure total immersion within the game. I always find control schemes in VR games to be very interesting. With VR still being so relatively new to the average consumer, everything is still new and fresh and exciting, and so is the way that players interact with those games. Carve is no different. You ever drive a car with one hand? Then you already know how to steer your board in Carve. Do you know how to lift your arms up, like when trying to jump? Yeah, that's how you jump. Do you know how to pull a trigger to touch your toes or spin in a circle? No? Just me? Okay, well that's what you do in the game. Controlling this game is actually very intuitive, and the developer did an amazing job making it feel as natural as possible so that the game doesn't break player immersion. I do, however, have some things that were immersion breaking. One, if you don't set the floor height properly, the game makes you a giant. I'm 6'4" and push my floor height to, the floor, yet in the game it feels like I'm 8 feet tall. And that translates to some very big jumps and hang time. While that is fun, it doesn't flow with the realism of the rest of the game, and could use some tweaking. Falling or running into things in the game is kind of a mixed bag experience-wise though. Think Mario Kart ink blot to the face, but it's snow. On one hand, yes, this is quite jarring and disorienting, just like a real fall would be, but on the other hand, it's super annoying and I don't like it. Don't at me. The last thing that was immersion breaking for me was the nausea. I don't get nauseous when I go snowboarding, and I actually don't get nauseous when I play VR, but the combo of the two in this game actually did induce some of that vertigo feeling that is common to a few different VR games. I eventually got over it and I was able to play and enjoy the game, but I felt that it was important to mention it here in case that's something that affects you. The gameplay overall, though, is fantastic, and it definitely scratches that completionist itch with various mixtapes, boards, and gloves that you can collect in each level, including what is essentially time trials with different medal times to reach. It also gives a lot of replayability because there's simply no way to get everything in one playthrough of a level. It actually takes several playthroughs of each level. Now for the overall aesthetics of the game. Pretty? Check. Fun? Check. Immersive? Check. Has a dog that you can pet? Big check. Look, the game is great, you can spend some real time in it, or you can just pick it up and do a quick 5-minute run, and for someone like me, that's absolutely perfect, because I don't always have the time for long game sessions with a full-time job, a business, and now 3 kids. Oh yeah, my wife and I had another kid. Say hi to Cameron down in the comments below, and I'll let him know between diaper changes. All in all, Carve is an absolutely fantastic VR game, snowboarding game, and game from the creator of one of my favorite games growing up, 1080 Snowboarding. If you have an Oculus device, I can't recommend this game enough, whether you have a Rift or a Quest or whatever. Once again, thank you to Chuhai Labs for sending me a code for this game and allowing me to share my thoughts about it. If you liked today's video, please let me know down in the comments below. And if you haven't yet, please be sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons, as well as that little notification bell so that you get an alert every time I got a new video coming out. Now, as always, I'm GameDad. I thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you later.